Guys, and welcome back to Easy Nails. So today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy acrylic nail tutorial using glitter. I'm going to show you how to use acrylic with glitter and how to use chunky glitter with acrylic. We are also going to do a really fun French nail. So if you are interested, please keep on watching. Here I'm using these XL nail tips that I got from AliExpress. They are like a coffin if you leave them this length, and then if you trim them down, they become like a really pretty coffin tapered square, somewhere in between there. So I really like these. They are sturdy, they fit my nails perfectly, and I didn't shave down all the acrylic from my previous set, which is totally okay. As long as there's no lifting, there's no problem with that. I am using my KDS nail glue to get these nail tips on the nail, and I'm holding it down firmly. You want to make sure that your nail tip is fitting from sidewall to sidewall, and you want to make sure that those little flaps on the side, you ensure that those you glue those down. You don't want those sticking out. And always, if a nail tip, if you're in between a size, go with the bigger size, and then just file down those flaps evenly on both sides to ensure a perfect fit. You do not want to put a smaller nail tip because it will cause lifting and cracking of the nail. So I'm gonna glue these on all of my nails, and then I cut the tips here with a tip cutter. And I really like this, you guys. I got, like I said, a really pretty coffin tapered square look. And then I'm gonna go in with some glitter. I got these glitters from HCS Nail Art. I'm gonna do a review about them. I thought I was getting buy one get one free, but it turns out since I used a discount code that wasn't relevant. So I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get buy one get one free because I wanted to do a giveaway with those glitters. But don't worry, I'll have other giveaways coming up. So what I did here was I took some isopropyl alcohol and I took a lint-free wipe, and then I just dabbed that on the nails. And then that is the dehydrator. And then for the primer, I use the NSI primer. It is a non-acidic base primer, and it doesn't have HEMA in it. HEMA is an ingredient that is found in some monomers and primers, and it can be really allergic to the skin. So I try to stay away from it if I can. So I really like the NSI primer. Works really well for me. I don't get lifting with it at all. So here I'm working with the s&mnailcandimonomer, and I am also using the S&M Nail Candy Clear, as well as the monomer, and then I'm using a CADS number 16 brush. And I really enjoy working with this brush. I was thinking lately maybe getting a size 20 brush. I don't know, maybe it'll make my acrylic application faster. I'm not sure. But you always want to put down that clear base. I think, first of all, to have something to file back to when you're infilling, so that you don't have to completely take off your nails in between sets, so you have a clear base to file back to. And I personally think it helps a lot with adhesion as well. So here I'm going in with a really soft pink color. I believe this is Cover Pink from S&M Nail Candy. Super buttery and creamy, but it like only moves where you want it to go. If you find that it's too stiff or is drying too fast on you, you can just wet your brush with more monomer and then drag down, and that'll get it down. And then I just use this as a background color for this glitter. So basically how I pick up chunky glitters for acrylic, this is Pinkie Pie, again, by HCS Nail Art. What I like to do is I like to put down a color, like a background color that will match the chunky glitter. I find that the coverage that you're gonna get with the chunky glitter around the cuticle area can sometimes look funky just because the glitters are chunky and not fine, so they won't lie perfectly around that cuticle area. So I just like to use a background color, and this color complemented it perfectly. Again, this is the Cover Pink by S&M Nail Candy, and I do have a discount code for her. I will link it down below for you guys as well, and it is Easy Nails 10 if you guys would like to use that. Highly recommend her products. So how I'm using the chunky glitter with this is I have a little pot here with the chunky glitters, and you can do one of two things. I like to dip into a little bit of clear. I'm using S&M Nail Candy Clear, and then I have a little pot with the glitters, and then I go with that little bead of clear and then dip it straight into those chunky glitters, and then I kind of slide it on the nail, wipe my brush. You guys are going to see like I'm literally sliding the side on my nail, wiped off my brush from monomer, and then I can pat and move around that chunky glitter into place how I like. And I mean, look at how much better that cuticle area looks as if like we were just to put the chunky glitter. I don't think it would stand out as much, and it wouldn't be so perfect in the cuticle area. So I really, really like this method for applying chunky glitters with acrylic. Again, so I just picked up a small bead of acrylic, and then I kind of swipe it on the brush horizontally, and then wipe my brush from the excess monomer, and then I can pat and push the glitters exactly where I want them. It makes them super, super easy to work with. I love using it this way. You can also just pick up the glitters with a wet brush if you would like to, instead of with clear, but I like to do it with clear. So here I'm using, this is Cover Nude from S&M Nail Candy. Again, I love her acrylic powder. Super, super easy to work with. You guys can see they're not runny at all. I do not like runny acrylics at all. So these do not run. They're super, super easy to work with and really blendable. So basically what I did is I did my first bead right in the middle of that nail, and my first bead I just focus on getting that French shape, and then after that I did a bead underneath that, and then I pushed closer to my cuticle area, and then with this next bead I applied there. I'm looking for any areas that I need a little bit more of the nude, and it's that easy to do the French. Don't think about it too much. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can also use a French cutter if that works better for you guys. But I kind of have been liking these freehand Frenches. I don't know. I think that they look really, really nice. So again, when I do these, I just, I like to do it like, instead of doing my brush the normal way against the nails, I like to hold it vertically, as you guys saw that first bead, and then it kind of just creates the perfect little French cut for you. So your job is really, really easy from there. And try to use drier beads, drier to medium beads, so that the acrylic just goes where you want it to go. So that's what works for me. Whatever works for you guys is good too. Now I'm going in with Valentino. I believe this is Luxe White, and I wanted to keep this in because you guys can see this, so the acrylic dried too fast for me. So what I did was I just wet my brush with monomer, and then I kept it kind of wet, and what I'm doing is I'm taking the body of my brush, and again the brush was wet, and then I literally just use the whole belly of the brush to pat down that acrylic. I find that helps if you have like a big lump of acrylic and it dried too fast. Wet your brush really fast and literally use the belly of your brush to flatten it down as much as you can, because we are going to be encapsulating this anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But you want to make sure that your color acrylics are as thin as you can make them if you're encapsulating. So I literally just wet my brush and flattened that area as much as I could, and I found that it fixed the mistake pretty well. So far I'm loving these glitter acrylic nails. Again, we are doing chunky glitter with acrylic, and I love this French. These are super, super cute pink blingy nails. I absolutely love them. I love the shape, really. So for the French, again, I'm going in with the same Valentino Luxe White. And then you guys can see I'm holding my brush, so I find that that's easier to like literally go around the French when you hold your brush like that, to get right into the crack on the side walls. You want to make sure you fill it in really, really well. And that's it for the French. I think it's pretty easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. Mine are nowhere near perfect, but I keep on improving every time, and it's really good to be self-critical and learn from yourself, but also don't be too hard on yourself. I have to learn that. I'm really, really self-critical of my work. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, guys. I'm still learning, and it's just a fun process. We're just having fun. So again, you guys saw if it dried too fast, how I just used the belly of the brush to kind of press it down. So that helps a lot because you are going to be encapsulating this. So here I am adding in some glitter. This one is Treasure, and again it is by that same company, HCS Nail Art. So what I did here to apply the chunky glitter is I had a little pot with the glitter, and then I go in with a little tiny bead of clear, and then I put that over, and then I'm also going in here, you guys, with some Goldy Foil. So after I did the glitter, to apply the Goldy Foil, I literally went on top of that wet acrylic. I just broke up some Goldy Foil. I pick it up with my brush. It picks up really, really easy. And then you're literally just pressing it into the nail, and the gold leaf just sticks. It just sticks. You don't need you don't need to use acrylic with it. It just sticks to the nail. So it's really, really cool. So yeah, so I did that around the French design. Super, super cute. I really love the way this is turning out. And then now we are going in with the pinky, and this I believe is a full nail of Treasure. So yeah, you guys can see. So this one's going to be an ombre nail. So I wanted to show you guys, this one I didn't do a background color because it's going to be an ombre nail. So I'm just going to do the, basically from the nail bed area, like halfway up and then to the tip of the nail with this glitter. And I applied it the same way with picking up a little bit of clear and then dipping into the glitter. And yeah, so I'm applying this to the nail, and then it's really, really easy to work with chunky glitter this way. I find it's not patchy, and it's just much easier to move around the glitters. So I really like working with it with clear. And then I'm going to take, I forgot which pink I used to do the ombre, but any pink you guys will do, any cover pink. And when you're doing an ombre, I just like to hold the brush there for like a few seconds at the like just right above the cuticle area, and then I like to drag that tip of it towards your ombre. I just find that it's easier to get a perfect blend like that, and I'm going to be doing that right now. So I'm picking up some of this pink here, and then you guys can see I'm just going to hold it there for a second, and then I would drag. And I don't know, I find that this just creates a really, really clean ombre look to the nail. And then you're just going to slightly feather it into the cuticle area. So that is it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these glittery acrylic chunky nails with some French nail design. And I'm going to stick in some clips at the end to show you guys how the final result looked. Please subscribe, you guys, to my nail channel for tons of nail tutorials, hauls, and reviews. Like this video and comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for some clips of the final result. Bye!